You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it free. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free.
From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cincinnati Reds. So here is Wander Franco, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And now the first pitch. And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here's another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. So bases are empty with 1 out now. That'll bring up Ozzie Albies. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Weakly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
If the offense didn't already know, the man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And that's in there. Base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning. Into the box, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
That is good.
Up next for the Rays, Nelson Cruz. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. A nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Now at the plate, here is Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
For the Reds, the center fielder, Chris
Here's
Taylor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And there's one gone to start the night. One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, two gone. So next to hit is Voit, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Into the windup and the pitch. That one's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Mitch Garver is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Voit leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Phillips is going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. He's running. Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Meadows. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. 3-0 now. Molly has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Now the first pitch. Mike Zunino stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to center field. Taylor is right there, 1 down. Next up, Ji-Man Choi.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down. 2
balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
Runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Renfroe will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the DH, Eugenio Suarez.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Fouled away. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And now for the Reds, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And now the first pitch. Betts coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch on its way. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 pitch. Phillips is there for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Top of the third set to get underway. And next to be the first-year shortstop, Wander Franco. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 3-1 now.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Up next to Tampa.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box, Mookie Betts. He singled in his first AB. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next will be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So one gone now in the Cincinnati third. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back, first baseman.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Over to Albies. The relay on to first, the double play, and the shot. Now at the plate is Adam Duvall. Worked the walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 balls and no strikes.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Duvall on at first. Nobody out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. There he goes. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the throw coming quickly from center. So despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Austin Meadows. Fouled off. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And not in time as the run scores.
The batter, the first baseman.
Ji-Man Choi, the next to hit. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to dig in, Brett Phillips. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Popped him up. Urshela shading to his right. And he makes the play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher.
First pitch on the way.
Garver.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Patrick Wisdom will be next. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. So next to bat will be Patrick Wisdom, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Holy Toledo! To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Holy Toledo! Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. Fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Phillips is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Gio Urshela flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Betts giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now in the box, Paul DeYoung flew out last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Digging in, the switch hitter, Wander Franco. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now one down with the bases empty. That'll bring up Ozzie Albies. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Swing and a little tapper. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Popped straight up. Mully take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Up next, Mookie Betts, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Chris Taylor.
The center fielder.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Taylor.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Phillips is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now for Cincinnati. A.J. Pollock. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds' left fielder.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball in there, 3-2. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. There's ball 4. Next, here is Luke Voigt. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And there's ball 1. Voigt is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he high and deep to left center field. Phillips is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Betts. Holy Toledo! Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. Phillips is there for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. And now the first pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. High chopper to third. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Now the 0-1.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. At the plate, Austin Meadows, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And there's a base hit on the line.
The batter.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
Mike.
Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Pollock. See you later. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
The first baseman, G-Man Choi.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. At the plate now, G-Man Choi lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. No hits to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Strike taken up in the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The right field.
And now the first pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Albies picks it up, and that's the first down. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he gives it the old Olay at third, and he gets right by him into left.
Now that number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. J.P. Fireiser takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 34, J.P.
Set, here it comes. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Chris Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. That one's in there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he is caught stealing to retire the side. That brings up Wander Franco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Chases out of his zone for strike 3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Chris Taylor, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Holy Toledo! Into the box, A.J. Pollock fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Meadows is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next to hit is Luke Point. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
A swing and a drive. Away back. It's gone.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver, and it's fouled away. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1, here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3 in the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Adam Duvall. He's set, and the pitch. fouled off. 0-1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Heading out towards shallow right. Renfro is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Now
standing in now, Austin Meadows, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Cruz, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out. So now here is Mike Zunino. So far 2 for 3 in this one. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. So stepping in is Patrick Wisdom. He flew out in his last debut.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this inning.
Colin McHugh is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Colin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Hunter Renfro, grounded out in his last at-bat. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez,
designated hitter,
and he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in is Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Paul DeYoung digs in next. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Renfroe, the runner at third. Urshela at second with 2 gone. And that misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. At the plate now is Ji-Man Choi. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Joaquin Soria comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Ji-Man Choi becomes the first out in the 9th inning. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Wisdom is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this game.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Mahle pitches well enough to get the W. Shane Baz allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.